many people. Like Steph Curry changed the game. His face needs to be up there with the mouth.
I mean, what Steph does is something unbelievable.
He's going to work out as long as he has to accomplish whatever it is that he set out to accomplish that day.
Steph Curry is the only superstar in NBA history who can wreck your defense before he even crosses half court. Coaches really talk about picking him up from 30 feet like that's normal, and it still doesn't work. His real danger zone starts the second he steps into your view. Like the moment you see him, it's already a problem. Prime Steph doesn't just take bad shots and somehow hit them. He flips the whole idea of a bad shot on its head. A pull-up three, off the dribble, defender right in his face, near the logo, off balance, with 18 seconds left. For most players, that's a mistake. For him, that's exactly what he wants. That's the scary part. Your defense thinks it forced a bad look, but really, it just gave him his favorite shot. And when Steph gets rolling, it's chaos. He can drop 4 threes in a minute and leave everyone stunned. But it's deeper than that. His shooting bends the entire floor. Step up too high, he's blowing past you to the rim. Hang back for a second, the shot is already gone. Try to stick to him tight. He's running you through screens until your legs feel done. Double him. Now it's a 4-on-3 with Draymond charging downhill. Prime Steph doesn't beat you with one move. He beats you by making every choice you make the wrong one. Luka Doncic has real respect for what Steph brings, and he doesn't hide it. He said straight up that Curry's shot making feels unreal, like every time Steph lets it fly, you already expect it to drop. And even as an opponent, Luka admits it's fun to watch. To him, Curry sets the standard. Limitless range, fearless confidence, and the ability to twist defenses into knots have changed how players think about scoring and playmaking.
I mean, what Steph does is something unbelievable. Like I said after the game, I just think every shot is gonna go in. When he shot it, so it's unbelievable the way he plays the game, and it's enjoyable to watch, even if you're on the opposite team.
Luka even shared moments like practicing with him, saying it left a mark because Curry just wouldn't miss. To Doncic, Steph isn't just another elite guard. He's the blueprint for offensive greatness. Dwayne Wade sees it the same way, and he takes it even further. To Wade, Curry isn't just a superstar. He's a full-on game changer. He's talked about how Steph forced the entire basketball world to rethink offense, from players to coaches to defensive schemes. It's not just stats or highlights. It's how his presence alone stretches defenses out to 30 feet and opens lanes nobody used to see.
That was in the college level, but just to be able to watch Steph and to see that he do not get the respect that he deserves from the way that he plays the game of basketball. He's known as the greatest shooter, of all time at this point. But he's not just a great shooter. He's not just a guy who handles the ball before the games and pregame. Like, he plays the game at a level that I haven't seen anyone play the game. And it's when he has the ball, and it's even more importantly when he do not have the ball.
Wade points out that while people get caught up in the deep threes and flashy handles, the real damage comes from his movement. Screens, cuts, constant relocations, every little action throws the defense off balance. From Wade's view, Curry's impact goes way beyond the box score. Every move forces a reaction, and suddenly the defense is scrambling, out of sync, trying to catch up. That's why Wade believes you can't even talk about the most influential players ever without bringing up Steph and how he changed the geometry of the game completely. Jrue Holiday, one of the toughest defenders in the league, knows exactly how hard it is to guard elite scorers, but even he admits Steph is a different level. He said the hardest part isn't just the shooting, it's the movement. It never stops. You're constantly reacting, trying to predict, and somehow Steph still finds space.
I think are the toughest to do that. Steph,
he's on a different planet right now.
He's an alien.
I
don't understand. I don't understand. I fouled him on a half-court shot when we played him 3 weeks ago, and he still. I'm pretty sure he didn't even look at the rim, and he still almost made it. It hit the back of the rim, and they didn't call the foul. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, what do you take? Can I get some of it, please? Because you're insane, dude.
Holiday explains that it's not just speed or skill, it's timing, those sharp cuts, those tiny shifts that make every possession feel like a mental puzzle. Running through screens, popping out of nowhere, pulling up in an instant, Steph forces defenders into split-second decisions, and any hesitation gets punished fast. Holiday even said, "You can't let up for a moment because Steph is always thinking 2 steps ahead." And that mental pressure, it drains you. His movement doesn't just get him shots, It breaks down everything the defense is trying to do. It reshapes the entire floor for everyone else. No exaggeration. Drew Holiday has seen it up close. Defenders get dragged out of position again and again, leaving wide open gaps that teammates attack instantly. It's like one small shift turns into total breakdown. De'Aaron Fox, one of the fastest guards in the league, already has a speed edge on almost everyone. But even he admits guarding Steph Curry is something else entirely. Fox said it straight up. It's honestly hell moving through screens against him. Every possession feels like a setup. Every cut is calculated. And somehow you're always just a step behind. He describes Curry's off-ball movement as nonstop, curling, fading, relocating like he never runs out of energy. You're fighting through screen after screen, trying to guess what's next, and still getting hit with something unexpected.
With Steph and playing against Steph, they say he runs almost 3 miles a game off just his movement alone. What was it like having to chase his little ass around and him drop 30 on you guys?
Guarding him is like hell. Cause
He
yo,
said
if-
like
hey,
hell.
Yo, cause they don't even really. I mean, they run a few plays, but if Steph don't have the ball, the person who got the ball looking for Steph. If Steph don't have the ball, and niggas who don't have the ball looking to screen for Steph, he don't stop at all.
Ever.
And if he start walking, you know he about to take off.
You know you're in trouble. Well,
And
I saw
then
what.
catching him right after 60.
Oof.
I was like, yo, don't let that shit happen to us.
But I
Somebody
saw.
gonna have to clothesline this nigga if he start.
And it's not just speed or shooting that makes it brutal. It's how Curry blends everything with perfect timing and awareness. Fox explains that guarding him isn't just about stopping a shot. It's about surviving constant pressure on a shifting floor. One mistake, just one, and it turns into an open look for Steph or somebody else. His off-ball mastery turns defense into a full-on mental and physical battle every single time down the court. Austin Reeves didn't hold anything back either after facing Curry in the playoffs. He called the experience honestly hell and meant every word. It's not just the shooting, it's the non-stop motion, the precision, and how Golden State's system keeps everything moving. Defenders are forced to chase, switch, rotate, and recover with no break at all. There's literally no time to rest because the threat never disappears. Not for a second.
I've said it. Yeah, you did say it. I'm gonna give it to you. Going head to head with Steph, what was that like?
It's honestly hell.
Be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, the way he moves without the ball is the worst part. Just
Hell
because
on Under Armour. Hell on Under Armour.
yeah, but just the way he moves without the ball, the weight. I mean, it's honestly their system too. It fits him to perfection. You know, you literally can't ever relax. And I remember game 1 and 2, chasing him and Clay around, and I couldn't make a shot. Everybody's looking at me like, why can't you make a shot? I'm like, I ain't got no legs. But yeah, no, his approach to the game too is special. Just the way that he, sees the game and the way he goes about the game. It was a lot of fun to play them. Obviously happy we won.
Beat him too, yeah.
But nah, it's hell to guard him.
Reeves even admitted that early in the series, his offense suffered because his legs were gone. Chasing Curry and Clay through endless screens drains everything. Your stamina, your focus, your confidence. Even players who come in prepared get humbled fast. Reeves made it clear. This isn't just defense, it's survival against constant pressure. Jerry West, one of the sharpest basketball minds ever, has been praising Curry for years, and not just for the deep threes. He's pointed out that while most people focus on the shooting, Curry's overall game still doesn't get enough credit. His impact goes way beyond scoring. His movement alone forces defenses to rotate.
Steph is just a fantastic person. Oh my God, what a great guy. And again, he's different than everyone thinks. He's a better all-around player given credit, and I think it's that he gets credit for it.
Creates mismatches and opens clean looks for teammates. West explains that it's all built on feel, spacing, timing, awareness, and it can turn a basic possession into a high-quality shot just like that. Calling Curry just a shooter completely misses the point. He controls the flow, sets the tempo, pulls defenders in, and punishes even the smallest mistakes, sometimes without even taking the shot himself. His greatness isn't only in those deep threes everyone talks about. It's in the small details people overlook, the vision, the decision-making, the way he elevates everyone around him. That's what really defines him. That's what makes him stand out in a way that's hard to match. Kyrie Irving sees it through a creative lens, and even he looks at Curry as the standard. He said Curry doesn't just shoot. He pulls defenders toward him, collapses entire defenses, and opens everything up for his teammates. That kind of gravity changes the game completely. Irving believes Curry redefined what scoring really means. Long-range shots were always part of basketball, but Curry turned them into a precise, reliable weapon that forced defenses to rethink everything. Pull-up threes from deep, movement off screens, and creating shots in tight spaces.
I love Steph, man. I mean, the guy has completely revolutionized the game. But when he caught fire, man, everybody was on notice. And me as a point guard, or just as a lead guard on my team growing up in Cleveland at the time, he was the guy that really set that standard. You know, catching, shooting off the dribble, being able to break down his defenders, being able to take three guys with him everywhere he goes. You know, you wouldn't be a true student of the game if you're not watching somebody like that and trying to not only keep up but challenge his position.
This isn't normal. It's become the blueprint for young guards and a serious problem for defenders still stuck on old spacing rules. Kyrie also respects how Curry mixes creativity with pure efficiency, and it stands out every time you watch him. It's not just about scoring points. It's about controlling everything on the floor, setting the pace, and putting defenders in situations where there's no right answer. Kyrie has said that Curry made players rethink spacing, timing, and rhythm completely. And whether you're playing against him or just watching, you can see how much the game has changed because of his influence. To Kyrie, Curry isn't just a great player, he's a full-on revolutionary. He didn't just knock down threes, he forced defenses everywhere to adjust, evolve, and still come up short. Watching him can feel like the sport is being reinvented right in front of you, possession after possession. Draymond Green has had a front-row view of this for years, and he breaks it down in a way most people don't see. For him, it's not just about the shots, it's about the work behind them. The grind, the discipline, the repetition that almost nobody else can match. He's described Curry's workouts as borderline unreal. Every drill sharp, every rep at full speed, no shortcuts at all. What takes other players hours, Curry runs through faster, but still demands perfection from himself every single day. Him practice feels like watching a game before the game even starts. The quick release, the nonstop movement, the instant reads, it's all built through serious preparation. So when the lights come on and it looks easy, Green knows the truth. It's anything but easy. The real story is the unseen work, the obsession with getting better, and the discipline to stay locked in. That's why defenders never feel comfortable, and why Curry keeps raising the bar for what unstoppable even means. Marcus Smart understands defense at the highest level, and even he admits Curry pushes you to your limits every time. As a former Defensive Player of the Year, he's faced the best, but Curry is different. Smart says guarding him means giving everything you've got on every possession, no shortcuts. It's not just about being athletic or long. You have to think ahead, rotate perfectly, and communicate non-stop.
Definitely. We all know what he can do outside of, 20 feet, 30 to 35, 40 feet. The dude is special in that regard. And, the way that he's able to affect the game by able to run around and play off the ball and get himself open. And it's just tough on a defender because you can't take a break.
Because the second you hesitate, even just a little, everything breaks down. One wrong step and suddenly the defense is scrambling, trying to recover from a mistake Curry already saw coming. Smart puts it simply, you gotta stay ready. Because what separates Curry is how he moves without the ball. Screens, cuts, constant relocation. He's pulling defenders all over the court. And even when you force what looks like a tough shot, his timing and release flip it into a good one instantly. That's what makes him different. You can do everything right and still get scored on. You have to commit fully every possession, knowing there's no guarantee it'll even matter. He doesn't just test your body. He tests your focus, your awareness, your mindset. It stops feeling like you're guarding a player and starts feeling like you're trying to contain something you can't fully control. Prime Steph Curry wasn't just unstoppable because he hit wild shots. Other players hit tough shots too. He was unstoppable because he broke every defensive rule at the same time. That's why legends, champions, and elite defenders all describe the same feeling. It's chaos trying to guard him. You're chasing someone who can pull up from 30 feet, sprint through multiple screens without slowing down, and still read the defense before it even reacts. His shooting stretches defenses to their limit, but it's his movement, decision-making, and conditioning that really break everything apart. Every possession turns into a test, and most defenders don't pass it. That's why players talk about him differently, with a certain respect you don't hear often. Guarding Curry isn't just about staying in front. It's about surviving the pressure he creates and the gravity he brings to the entire floor. He changed everything: where defenses pick up, how far bigs have to step out, how fast help needs to rotate just to contest a shot. And even then, it might not be enough. In the end, what makes prime Steph Curry truly unstoppable isn't just one skill. It's the combination of everything: revolutionary shooting, nonstop movement, elite IQ, and a work ethic that ties it all together into something defenses still haven't fully figured out. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to see it. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Can anyone really stop Curry at his peak? And stay locked in. See you on the next one.